it's almost inevitable that a people who believe in a God that cannot be seen are going to come into conflict with the world around us. There are times in our personal lives, in our nation, in the church, where things just don't add up and it's really difficult. And this man in Psalm 77, he can't sleep. He's just troubled. He's tossing and turning, and as he lies there on his bed, it gets so bad in verse 4. He says, "You hold my eyelids open. I am so troubled I cannot speak." He's sourcing it back to God and saying, God, you're behind all that's going on here. Whatever it is, it's in your hands. And if we start at the beginning of Psalm 77, I cry aloud to God, and he will hear me in the day of my trouble. I seek the Lord. In the night my hand is stretched out without wearying. My soul refuses to be comforted. I think of God and I moan when my spirit faints when I meditate. It's like everything that he's known to be a place of breakthrough and solace in the past is just not working. It's all turning to dust. But he does not give up. Verse 5, I consider the days of old. I said, let me remember my song in the night. Let me meditate in my heart. Then my spirit made a diligent search. He begins to argue with himself. With the Lord, really. Will the Lord spurn forever and never again be favourable? Has his steadfast love forever ceased? He's beginning to remember the character of God and say, oh no, God's consistent. God doesn't change. Circumstances might change, but God doesn't change. Has his steadfast love forever ceased? Are his promises at an end for all time? Has God forgotten to be gracious? No. It's all crying out within him. No. He's got to penetrate through the darkness and see beyond it. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your wondrous deeds of old. I will ponder all your work. And so he begins to cast his mind again back to the things that God has done in the past. Your way, O God, is holy. What God is great like our God? You are the God who works wonders. You have made known your might among the peoples. And then in the final section, he turns his mind back to the Exodus, when the children of Israel have come out of Egypt and are going through the Red Sea. The waters saw you, O God. The waters saw you. They were afraid indeed. The deep trembled. The clouds poured out water. The skies gave forth thunder. Your arrows flashed on every side. The crash of your thunder was in the whirlwind. Your lightnings lightened up the world. Your way was through the sea, your path through the great waters, yet your footprints were unseen. And I think there he finds himself again. God is invisible. His footprints are unseen. The works and the ways of God, the character and the conduct of God can be traced, but there's mystery here. There's something beyond our ability to fully understand, and at times it will look like this is not working out. This has gone wrong. On the cross, Jesus Christ maintained his faith. He trusted in God, whom he could not see, because he knew that the purposes were going to continue. And the psalmist ends, you led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. And God will continue to lead his people. He will supply the shepherds. He will bring his people through the dark and difficult times, and he will supply all that we need according to his glorious riches.